I saw this on King J two-time video, and with this statement, I agree with him. This is not actually a shot at him. It's a shot at where he got this from, for the person he was reacting to. And I just want to throw my thoughts in there because one of the things that I pointed out is that they said the greatest detective. Now, you can be a good crime scene detective. The difference between, and we're just talking about intellect here, the difference between Batman and Spider-Man is very different. Because at the end of the day, Peter Parker is somewhat of a scientist. And if you read the comic books, like, Peter is definitely smarter than Batman. There are a lot of characters. People think that just because he's a great detective, he's also very smart. I'm not saying that Batman is not smart in any capacity, but there's people smarter than him in the DC universe. Same thing with Marvel. Same way why I don't think Batman is smarter than Iron Man. I believe that people, even when you think about like Iron Man and Batman and them versus each other, people say, well, Batman has a contingency plan. Tony Stark can have a contingency plan as well. And Tony Stark always prepares for the unknown, and he's also able to prepare on the fly, in my opinion. I could be wrong, but I think that Peter Parker, Spider-Man, if he was in Gotham, he would be able to take them down because honestly, if you really think about the villains that Spider-Man face, I would say most of the time he doesn't, except for like Doc Ock, and if there's more, maybe Mysterio. Those are the only two that I can really think of that really have, where Peter actually has to use his mind a little bit more, his intellect a little bit more, and his intelligence. But other than that, outside, because I feel like those two characters have more of a mental, outside of also like Venom. But mostly I feel like the Riddler would actually enjoy Spider-Man as a villain because of how, a villain to him, quote unquote. But I think Riddler would actually enjoy having Spider-Man as a person to test because Spider-Man is very smart. And I think that Spider-Man is way more stealthier. He's just way smarter. I think he could take down villains. I think he could take down Gotham's villains. Now, I'm not saying he would do it in a certain or a short amount of time, but I think he would be able to do it. He freaking fought the Sinister Six. He put most of his villains in jail. So I'm pretty sure he could do it with Gotham's villains. I think that he would be smarter. That's just how I would think about it. He would be able to take the Riddler down if he went up against him. It would also, I think, in this instance, we would see Peter pushed with his mind more with the Riddler, and he would also, I think, Scarecrow, Joker, he would all find countermeasures to all the gas things. Like, Batman never came up with a cure. But I could be wrong. So if I'm wrong, let me know. But I don't think Batman ever came up with a cure for the Scarecrow toxin or the Joker toxin thing or whatever. I don't think he's ever did. In the comics, at least, I don't think he did. But I could be wrong. Like I said, I don't want to be right about everything. So if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. Tell me who you got. Who you got? Do you think Batman could take down Spider-Man's rogue gallery? And could Spider-Man take down Batman's rogue gallery? Y'all let me know in the comments.